Hello, hello. This is Dr. Marisa Snyder, and I am bringing on one of my dearest friends. I know that we're still during a time of uncertainty. I know this is like day 11 for us in terms of quarantine, and I wanted to just be able to bring on one of my dearest friends. She is literally my meditation expert. Her name is Emily Fletcher, and she runs Ziva Meditation. Now, if you've ever listened to my podcast, I've had her on multiple times, and I love Ziva Meditation. It's made such a massive difference in my life and my husband's life and the lives of my community. And I'm really excited to be able to get to share her with you today, that she made time for us to be here. Oh my goodness. It is like such a blessing to get to have her on here. So I'm connecting her now. Hello.
Hi, Angel. Hello, hello, hello. Thank
How
you
are
for
you?
having me.
Oh my
Thank you
gosh.
for doing this.
Thank you so much for coming on. How are you? How are you doing in New York City?
I think something must have changed in the news yesterday because suddenly everyone's texting me, my mom, my sister, they're like, are you okay? What's happening? But I am happy to report that, New York, at least where I live in Brooklyn, people are being great in the parks. People are going to the parks, but they're social distancing. The streets are empty, which I'm very happy about. And I know that things are intense at the hospitals for sure. But New Yorkers are stepping up and doing their part by social distancing. And for me personally, I am living in so much gratitude. There are a lot of ways that this situation could have played out differently for me. And I am counting my blessings because I know that so many people are really, truly struggling right now. And so when I don't have anything personally to struggle about right now, I feel like I need to be of service as much as I can. And that's why I'm so grateful for you for stepping up, for being of service and allowing me to share these tools with people in a time where they really need them.
Absolutely. Well, I'm so grateful to have you on here. I mean, I know that you have helped thousands and thousands of people really not only reduce stress levels, but to also just get clarity and manage their mindset with your technique, your meditation technique. Tell me, I don't know if we're going to get to do a little mini meditation or if you want to just talk about it too. Yes. So walk us through. I want you to guide us through this, because girl, you are the master. So
Thanks. So what I'm going to do today is actually something that I think is going to be really helpful for relaxing our nervous systems, for allowing us to just let go of the anxiety, the stress, the control, the need to control things that are outside of our control so we can just come back to ourselves, back to our bodies. And then once we get to that space of relaxation, and like for us to do a visualization that really strengthen the immune system to help us step into full resilience so that we can be the brightest version of ourselves, both personally and for everyone who needs us. So know that this is not the usual Ziva technique. You and I in the past have talked about the 3 M's that makes up the Ziva technique, and that is amazing, and I'm a big fan of it, and I recommend that people start it. But right now, this is more of triage. Okay, this is more of like, let's meet people where they are. Let's give people the tools that are going to help move the needle the most right here, right now. And then if people want to learn more, there's a lot of free resources that we have and lots of different ways we can support people after we come together.
all right.
So should we just dive in?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So the couple things to know is, one, you don't have to clear your mind. So if you've ever felt frustrated with meditation in the past, know that you're not a meditation failure. Meditation is a skill like any other one. And even though everyone in the world is coming out of the woodwork is like, oh, I'm going to do a meditation. So I know it can be a little confusing. There's a lot of conflicting information right now. Thoughts are not the enemy of meditation. We meditate to get good at life, not to get good at meditation. So even if your mind is racing during this, please be gentle with yourself, okay? My intention is that you feel better on the other side. So I'd like for you to have a seat with your back supported and your head free. You don't have to have any fancy fingers, no erect spine, no uncomfortable positions, just back supported, head free. And we'll go ahead and close the eyes. And we're gonna simply start with something called the 2X breath. And this is so simple and yet so powerful. We just inhale through the nose for the count of 2. And we exhale through the mouth for the count of 4. Really good. Inhaling through the nose for 2. And exhaling through the mouth for 4. On this next inhale through the nose, imagine filling up your belly and then your chest with your breath. And as you exhale through your mouth for the count of 4, feeling your chest fall and your belly soften. Really good. Inhaling into the belly, letting the belly rise, letting the chest rise as they fill with air. And then as you exhale through your mouth for the count of 4, feeling everything in your body soften. So you can continue this in your own time, in for 2 and out for 4. And knowing that the magic in this technique comes from doubling the length of the exhale from the inhale. This helps to soften and strengthen the vagus nerve, which is the superhighway between our brain and body. So inhaling, breathing into our bellies, into our chests, opening up our hearts, creating space around our hearts. And as we exhale, feeling the muscles in your brow soften, your jaw soften, your shoulders drop, your heart open, and your belly relax. One final time for good measure, letting this be the biggest inhale you've taken all week. And as you exhale, just imagining every single muscle in your body letting go from the very top of your head down through your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your belly, your thighs, your calves and your feet, almost like someone is pouring warm, delicious, essential oil infused massage oil over the top of your head, just relaxing your jaw, all the muscles around your eyes, letting all of that tension that we hold in our traps, just letting that pour right down over our chest. Letting the bellies be open and soft as this warm, healing, beautiful smelling essential oil. We just imagine it dripping down over our legs, over our calves, over our feet, and taking with it as it drips out of the ends of our feet, just taking with it any stress, any anxiety, any desire to control an uncontrollable situation. Just surrendering, surrendering, surrendering. Checking in with your body, noticing where you might be holding on to anything. And on your next breath, breathing some space into that spot in your unique body. Now I invite you to put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Imagining your hands are becoming receptors, receiving whatever it is that your body is feeling right now. We're keeping our eyes closed, and I invite you to tune your attention inward and ask the question, how am I feeling right now? Really, truly, how are you doing? Without any brave face, without what you need to post on social media, without being brave for your kids or your family, really, truly, how are you feeling? And if you're scared, it's okay to feel afraid. If you're sad, you are allowed to be sad. If you're angry, it's okay to be angry. Just giving yourself full permission to be exactly where you are, using your hands as receptors. Just feeling all of it, letting these emotions bubble up and out. Emotion is simply energy in motion, emotion. So letting these emotions move, letting your body say whatever it needs to say to you. I feel scared, I feel sad, I feel overwhelmed, I feel alone. I feel guilty because I'm not feeling those things. Whatever is true for you. Better out than in is our theme song with our emotions right now. Better out than in. There really is more room on the outside. Knowing that you're safe, you're loved. You have permission to feel all of it. And taking a big cleansing inhale, breathing into that sensation instead of shoving it down, breathing into it, leaning into it. And as you exhale, just letting go of anything that is not serving you, your body, or this situation, just letting it all go. You can drop your hands into your lap, keeping your eyes closed. And from this space of openness, we're going to come back to this image of the body scan where we were scanning from the top of the head down to the bottoms of the feet. But this time I invite you to imagine this beautiful white healing light coming in through the top of your head. And imagine it coming down, and it's going to travel through the different layers of your body, strengthening your body, strengthening your resilience, and even boosting your immune system. So imagine connecting to source energy itself, right through the top of your head, this beautiful white healing light coming down through the top of your head, and imagining it washing down over every single cell in your skin. so that every inch of your skin starts to vibrate, starts to radiate with this beautiful healing white light. Can you even imagine that your skin gets tingly, that you start to feel your clothes against your skin, and imagining every cell in your skin pulsating with this beautiful healing white light. Now letting this energy travel through your skin and into your muscles. So this beautiful white healing light coming down through the top of your head is permeating down through your skin and starting to heal and strengthen and soften every single muscle in your body. Softening your traps, your jaw, your hands, your stomach, anywhere where you hold your tension. Imagine this beautiful white light coming in and softening any places of held or stuck energy in your muscles. Really good. And on this next inhale, we're again tapping into this source energy, this beautiful white light coming in through the top of your head, moving beyond the skin, beyond the muscles, and into your very bones. Into your skeleton, into the thing that is supporting you, that is keeping you upright through this time of intensity. And allowing even your marrow and your bones to start to vibrate with this beautiful healing white light. And knowing that from our healthy marrow is born our healthy white blood cells. So imagining this beautiful healing white light starting to extend out to every single white blood cell in your body. Creating an army of healers from the top of your head to the bottoms of your feet, activating your immune system, strengthening your immune system. And then again on your next inhale, tapping into this beautiful current of white healing energy from the top of your head, moving past the skin, past the muscles, past the bones, past the immune system, into your organs, and then down into the very core of your being. Down into the very energetic core of who you are, just breathing into that. Beyond the body. Breathing into the very animating force inside of you. Reminding yourself that there really is only one thing and we are all it, and that one thing is energy. Just tapping into that very core source energy at the innermost of your being, and letting each inhale strengthen that core energy, that pure beingness that is alive all the time inside of you. Now you could imagine this beautiful white light radiating from the inside out. So from the core of your being out through the organs, through your circulatory system, your cardiovascular system, your muscles, your bones, your skin, and then back out in. So letting this beautiful white healing light again radiate down from the skin, through the muscles, through the bones, through your cardiovascular system, your organs, and down into the very core of who you are. So this beautiful healing white light is flowing inward and outward, healing every single layer of your body, imagining yourself just for a moment like a Russian Matryoshka doll. And that this healing white light is coursing through every single layer, strengthening the immune system, strengthening your resilience, strengthening your ability to be adaptive inside of this challenge. And seeing if you can tap into that very vibration, seeing if you could even notice any feeling of movement or energy in your hands, in your fingertips, any vibration happening on your skin. And if you're not feeling anything, that's a-okay. I often don't. But just if you feel a bit more alive, we can enjoy that sensation of being alive. Really good. And starting to come back into the body, into the room. We're going to close with a moment of gratitude. I invite you to think of 3 things that you're grateful for right now. The fact that you have food to eat, a place to sleep, people who love you. Just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And from this space of gratitude, of connection, I invite you to open up your heart and imagine one person who you love, one person who you can't be with right now, but that you love very dearly, one person who makes you feel wonderful. And imagine sending them some much needed love, a giant virtual hug. Imagine blasting them with this same healing energy that you've just given to yourself. Can you supercharge every single cell in their body with this frequency of love and this frequency of healing? Really good. And coming back to this beautiful vibration in your body, and then opening up your heart and sending the same frequency of healing and love out to the entire planet. You could imagine that as a light coming out from your heart, or a wave, a radio wave, or a wave on the water, just circumnavigating the entire globe, blasting the entire planet with some much needed healing and love. And know that as you send this healing frequency out, as you send this love around the planet, it is simultaneously coming back to you. So opening up your heart and giving yourself permission to receive that. Letting that be healing to you. Letting that be comforting to you. Really good. And acknowledging yourself for taking this moment for yourself, for taking this time to fill yourself up so that you have more to give to the people who need you right now. And taking a big, cleansing, beautiful inhale. And as you exhale, letting go of anything that is not serving you or your body. And in your own time, whenever you're ready, you can start to slowly, gently open the eyes. And you could even shake your hands right now, just shaking off anything you want to let go of, anything that might have come up and out that isn't serving you. And really, truly, just give yourself a big high five. This is not easy to sit with yourself in these times of heightened emotions, especially if we've been spending a few days, weeks, or months shoving down fear, sadness, anxiety. And so what I've found is that even though we have a story in our mind, well, if I feel it, I'm going to get overwhelmed. If I feel anything, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to break down. Know that that is not true. You are stronger than your emotions. You are stronger than your resistance. And when we give ourselves permission to feel, something paradoxical happens. The feelings diminish, right? There really is more room on the outside. And if we shove it down, then they get stronger. They have to talk louder. They start to show up as physical ailments. And so this is not a time to compromise your immune system by not feeling your feelings. We actually want to let this stuff flow up and out. Better out than in. Better out than in. Better out than in. Better out than in. So if you start to feel sad or overwhelmed and be like, oh, no, not now. Just remember me and Dr. Marisa being like, better out than in. Better out than in. And when all else fails, just do a silly dance.
I love it. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I see all the hearts. I see all the love of everyone who was able to experience that. And I'm so grateful to get to experience that with you, Emily. Honey, where can we find you? Where can we grab some resources? Clearly, I'm going to be linking back to you on Insta, but tell us a little bit about where we can get more of you.
Yeah, so if you guys want some support right now, either some triage tools to just be like, I'm freaking out and I need someone to hold my hand through this, I have that for you. Or if you really want to develop the skill of meditation, either way, I'm happy to support you. So I'm at Ziva Meditation on Instagram. You can go to zivameditation.com. We have a lot of resources there. Specifically, I'll put in the comments, it's zivameditation.com/healing. And we have a guided audio, a free guided audio you can download if you want to just do something similar to this. Also, we're offering our online training, our 15-day online training in mindfulness, meditation, and manifesting. We're offering this free to medical professionals, so doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, people on the front lines, people who are sacrificing their safety to protect ours. And we're giving away our 15-day training to those folks to help support them, and it's 50% off for everyone else. And that's just zivameditation.com/online. So there's tons of free resources, especially if things are feeling economically challenged. Know that we have lots to support you. And if you're like, you know what, I'm trapped at home, I'm stressed AF, I finally want to learn how to meditate for once and for all, I want this skill, then you can go and check out Ziva online. And this is the same course that you did that has really shifted things for you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Emily, for coming on, my dear. Thank you for walking us through this beautiful experience and providing all of these incredible and generous resources to set us up for success. Yes. All right, honey, I'll see you soon.
All right, bye, friends.
Bye.